All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This one fielded at the 5.
The Texans take over first.
Come on now, let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. To throw is Watson. And a catch made by Hopkins. So that one will be accepted.
Let's go, fellas.
So the face mask gets him a free 15 to start the drive. For the gun, a run for Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Anytime you eclipse 100 yards rushing, you deserve the acclaim that comes with it, and he got it. AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week.
And wasn't up around 200, wasn't a crazy, crazy game, but very good, solidly in that driver's seat to win that award, and he did.
Good set. 19. 152. Not here.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And right away, he lost the football. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Touchdown, Houston. Christian Kirk. His touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line.
We got this. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Baby, that's a baby shot.
Here's Locke. Catch made here by Campbell. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Locke. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line.
Here we go.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. A beautiful fake. Past the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alvin Kamara with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Colts pick it up. And he takes it in for a Colts score. And now we've got a stoppage and a timeout here called by the defense. It's their first of this first half as they look to regroup and hopefully stop the two-point conversion coming up. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Colts 14, Texans 6.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be fielded at the 6.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
55, eat.
From the 24, Watson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Shit. Alert, alert. 24.
55.
From the gun on third, Watson. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Watch the pass.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Watch.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Luck. He'll rifle this one. He's got it at the 15. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Check. Check Mike. Watch 55.
Now it's Luck. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 15 now.
21, Texans 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Mike 52.
After the run, Watson going to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Watson on 1st down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Now a 1st down throw. Watson. He's going to go up top. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 7 on the year. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller. But they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Marr now to add the extra point. It's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
That keeps the score. Colts 21, Texans 12. Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, and that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job. Execute it.
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Watch the run, watch the run.
On the ground, Kamara.
Go, run.
He's got some breathing room. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there out of Kamara. Give him 55 yards on the ground.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. 36.
12.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
21, Texans 12.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
In your face.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alvin Kamara with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches, why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll run on first down. Hewitt.
Check, check. Fresno.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
You can't block me. Block me. Check 31. He's checking.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Let's get in that house. Shift. Put it on.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A quick throw out wide to Fuller. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Set. 18. Hey, 31.
Check tight. 55 is my guy. 55.
You gonna get this boy?
Faking the give. Now Watson. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Intercepted. Come on, guys.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
One back.
Lucky.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So go. 140.
Mike. Crunch time, defense. Kill.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's talk about football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
So go.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Bound to lose one. Dash. Go now.
Now Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now Love. Got his man, that's Harry. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Locke.
Watch the screen. Pass.
He's got Burton here. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
6 guy, check 6 guy. Ship.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Bradley Roby, the cornerback, there to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
No better.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Showing eight.
At the Texans'
11
41-yard
feet.
line.
He's checking crash. Check. Referee. Check hot route.
11.
Cloud.
From the 41, Luck steps away to his left. Now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out. And the Texans say they have it. They do.
We're going to shut you
When I see a
down.
play like that,
We're going to shut you down.
I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
I got you, boy.
They go play action here on first down. Being chased out left. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Mike 55.
On first and
Let's
10,
go, defense.
Watson.
Here we go.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe you want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, Watson. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
Will Fuller, as the first half is winding down, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2.
25, check 25, check 25.
They'll try and run for it with Johnson. And he'll get in as they're back within his score now. The lead's down to 7.
Texans 20.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And how about that for just running out the clock? Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Watch the slit, watch the slit.
I got him, man. I got him.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So, boy, that's already the third they've burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the fourth quarter. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit it.
Now a hit and Locke lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual. For the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
I'm going to come back. Let's go, Mexico.
I'm going to come back to you. Out.
11V. Hey, wahoo!
Joker.
Take four. Go.
Just beating the play clock. It's Locke. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
674. Mike, check 33.
Hey, watch the slant. Check. Sponge. No. Motion.
3rd and long. It's Locke. Got a man open. That's Harry. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, boy. 24. Don't be sad.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Reset. 18.
Mike 5.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. 24. Mike 55.
Out of the gun, Watson. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Hey, take your shots now.
3rd and long. It's Watson dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw, and this is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Slam.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2.
Check.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
28, Colts 27. Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Hey, we got to get this stop here.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
We got 4.
Hey, check.
Here's Locke. Now a hit and Locke lost the football. It's out. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now, after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now, here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis.
We got this.
Set. 19.
Let's go. Watch tight end. Tight right.
Let's go.
Off the play action, it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Rashawn Gary, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Watson, off play action. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. They have, by the way, gone to the 3rd quarter now at Ford Field in Detroit. And the Lions able to stretch their lead as they score again. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
Check. Eyes up.
They'll start on the ground with Hines. And he takes this across the 15 to the 17. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
6 man. Check curls. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Gone right. Hey, check 24.
Here's Locke. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Za'Darius. Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
12.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Colts on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing is locked. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Check 13. Check 13.
Hey.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Let's go. Quick the edge.
They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Watch the run.
Watch that. You go tight. You got tight right there.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to 43.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
3 down.
Mike 55.
All day, baby, all day.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to almost that one if he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You got to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Here's Hines. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And they really need to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was brought down by Marcus May.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cleary, and he'll get it out to midfield. It's a yellow spot right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Check 26, check 26.
On first down, it's Hines. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They run again with Hines. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
That's it, baby.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Colts in possession of football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Let's go, baby.
They'll run for it with Hines. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Texans defense stands tall. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Hewitt. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Switch. Watch the 31. No. Off. Kill. Hey, turn it out. Hey, switch gears. Check safety. 55. Shift. Topper. Jam. 55.
Now it's Watson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
You need to get the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
Come off the ball hard. Mexico, Mexico. Crunch.
12, 12, 12. Hey, Alpha.
Check 33. 33. I'm committed.
Now it's Love. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive. The 2 incompletions since.
Check 33. 33. Double dog. Double dog. That's the way.
Check 24. Check 24.
Monday. 11. Hey. High 7.
Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
What? Catch is made by Harry. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. One last throw here for Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for Houston, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans.